everybody? It's your boy Razor Ramon the Barber, and I'm back with another fragrance review. Yeah, man, I'm back with another fragrance review. Currently, at the shooting of this video, we sitting at 1,214 subscribers on the road to 2,000. So I need y'all to do your boy a favor, man. Yeah, I need you to do your boy a favor, man. I need you to like. I need you to share. I need you to comment. And I need you to subscribe. Yeah, man. I need you to do that for your boy. So when we get to 2,000, we're going to worry about 3,000. All right, man. It's a tag video from the OG Russell Mack, a.k.a. Solomon's Vineyard. Or should I say Solomon's Vineyard, a.k.a. OG Russell Mack, man. And I've been tagged by the big homie, Dedrick L. Hicks Jr. And it is 5 fragrances that that started off my collection. 5 fragrances that I had that started off my collection. And we just gonna hop right into it. So before we hop into the fragrances, I need y'all to run up the likes, man. Run up the like button. Y'all know the more you like it, the more YouTube pushes up in the algorithm, and the more that this video is pushed through YouTube. Y'all know how we do on the channel, man. We always pull up a little something. We still on that handout. Still on that handout. Shout out to my boo thing. Thank you, baby. She be shy when the camera on, but she be making fun of me when the camera be off. Cheers, Chico. Without any further ado, we're gonna hop into the 5 fragrances that I started off with when I first started collecting 5 years ago. So it's gonna be a lot of blues, because when you first start off collecting, the first thing you get a lot of is blue fragrances or sweet fragrances. And you just be picking up random stuff. You be thinking, you see a Lamborghini is an expensive car, so this fragrance must be expensive. Oh, I found a Lamborghini fragrance for $20. You be green. I was green as hell. But nevertheless, that don't take away from the stuff smelling good and things of that nature. And one of the first fragrances I ever bought, man, when I started collecting fragrances was Lamborghini. And I hope I pronounced this correctly. What is it? Lamborghini Tortino Lamborghini Aqua. Tortino Lamborghini Aqua. And I was so green, it just still got the tag on it. It still got the Marshall tag on the side. What is this? Marshall Ross, one on. But nevertheless, nice atomizer. Top notes lemon lime and fougere. Middle notes are velvety woods, jasmine, and lily of the valley. And base notes is musk, sandalwood, vanilla, and cedarwood. I must admit, this is a light springtime, summertime aromatic fragrance, man. You got a little of a kind of like Sprite Sierra Mist vibe with the lemon lime, but it's meant like with some greenness from the fougere, if you will. You get some soft woods in the middle to go with some white florals. And on the dry down, you get some musk, you get some creaminess from the sandalwood, and some sweetness from the vanilla, man. It's actually a nice fragrance, man. I would recommend this for somebody who's starting off their fragrance journey. Again, this is light, so this is gonna be summertime. This type of fragrance is gonna work harder the more you sweat. I used to get about 5 to 6 hours out of this. It's one of those fragrances that you can't smell it, but after a while, but the people around you can. I used to wear this to work, man. I used to do some crazy jobs, man. Some crazy hard-working jobs, and people used to ask, the brothers that I used to work with be like, man, why you wearing the good stuff to work? I'd be like, man, I paid $16 for this stuff. And they used to ask what it is. I actually brought it to work one time and showed them. And they was like, damn, I would have never thought it was that. So it had some some great qualities to it. It's definitely one of those things that I will buy my nephew or my little brother or somebody that's just started off in the fragrance game and don't know which way they're gonna go. It's definitely one thing that they can use to kind of propel them into the direction that they might go in the frag game, and that is Toneo Lamborghini Aqua. Toneo Lamborghini Aqua. I'm probably butchering that, but it's all right. All right, man, the next fragrance up, don't need no introduction. I ain't gonna spend too much time on it. Y'all know what it is. The dent don't lie, man. I'm gonna show you the dent first. That jump down there, man. One of the first bottles I ever bought, man, 5 years ago, and it's none other than 1 Million by Paco Rabanne. 1 Million by Paco Rabanne. And what made me buy this was because I seen somebody post it, and I was like, man, that bottle tight. I bought it because of the bottle. I ain't look at a note. I ain't look at nothing. I seen the bottle, and I was like, that's tight. And I end up liking it, man. It's one of those, again, when you first get into the frag game, you fall victim to sweet fragrances and blue fragrances. Warm, spicy, cinnamon, citrus, amber, woody, leather, rose, aromatic, green, and patchouli. Those are the accords. Let's get into the note breakdown. Top notes are blood, orange, grapefruit, and mint. So you get some you get some citrus. You get a little the blood mandarin almost kind of smells like a deep dark tangerine, if that makes sense, with some coolness from the mint to kind of brighten it up, if you will. Cinnamon, spicy notes, and rose in the middle, and you get amber, leather, woody, and Indian patchouli on the dry down, man. You definitely pick up on that cinnamon with those spicy notes. It adds a little twang, a little pop to your nose, and it also, even though it is sweet, that cinnamon and spicy note and rose gives this a little body. It gives it a little playful vibe, man, to kind of round it off. When you start getting into the leather and the amber and the woods, it kind of gives it this manly aspect, man. This was a great club banger, man, back in the day. This is definitely one that I would recommend for anybody that started out their frag game and their frag journey. 1 Million EDT by Paco Rabanne. All right, man, the next fragrance we're gonna hop into. I would have did this video earlier, but I had to wait on this fragrance to come in because this is how much this fragrance not only means to me, but it's one of the first fragrances that I ever bought to start off my fragrance collection. I wore the hell out of it, and I went through like a 3-point. I went through like a 3-point ounce bottle in like 2 months, man, because I was wearing the hell out of it. And it's none other than Perry Ellis Aqua Extreme. Perry Ellis Aqua Extreme, man. And I got the first bottle that I ever bought of this fragrance from Ross. Aromatic, fresh, woody, fresh, spicy, woody, citrus, lavender, herbal, tobacco, sweet, and amber. Top notes are the notes in this fragrance are blue lavender, geranium, juniper, lemon, tobacco, bergamot, woody notes, and labdanum. So this is a nice blue fragrance, but it had some earthiness to it, and the tobacco gives this a little. This is more like a spice tobacco, smoke pipe tobacco type deal, and you get some earthiness, or should I say, some moxiness from the woody notes, man. I really like this fragrance. It's powdery and floral up top, but the juniper berries kind of add a little sweetness to it in the sense, and you get that lemon and that bergamot, man, that kind of gives you this citrus blast in the opening, man. Again, man, dope fragrance, dope fragrance. Definitely a summertime and springtime vibe. One that you can wear to the beach. Anything where you're gonna be outside, picnics where it's gonna be hot or at least warm, 75 and up. This will cover you, man. Aqua Extreme by Perry Ellis, man. One of my favorites. So I had to buy that, man, because I actually still do love it, and I just missed it. And sometimes, man, our pilots start growing, and we start getting the big name fragrances, and we just be like, man, I kind of outgrew the stuff that I started with, man, and it really not, man. Some of this stuff is good, man, regardless of the price. I would have had Polo Red in here, but couldn't find a bottle of that in time, and I didn't want to wait too long to do the video. But y'all know how I feel about Polo Red. That's one of the ones that I started off with too, just to honorable mention. All right, fourth fragrance up. from the house of Lacoste, and it's Lacoste Yellow from the L1212 line. Again, man, one of the first fragrances that I ever got, man. And I bought this just because of the bottle. I said, man, that bottle tight. And I bought it. Aromatic, citrus, woody, soft, spicy, and fruity. Again, man, you buy a lot of fruity, a lot of citrus type stuff, man, when you first get into fragrance, because it's just easy. It's easy on the nose. You don't really know what the hell you smelling. You just like, damn, that smell good. You ain't into how long it lasts. None of that. You just buying it because it smell good. Tonic water, grapefruit, pink pepper up top, red apple and coriander in the middle, cypress, vetiver, and amber on the dry down. So you do in the opening, you kind of get this tonic water, almost like a vodka gin type vibe, but it's mixed with a grapefruit and some spice from the pink pepper. You get this red apple fruit and a spice from coriander in the middle. It starts to seep up before the top notes really start to settle. The middle notes start coming through. And the red apple is a nice take. Most people usually use green apple, and red apple just adds a sweetness to it, or a juice kind of vibe, more so than like a fresh, airy crisp like the green apple usually do. Green apple usually adds a little sourness to it because of the Granny Smith green apple, and they add some crisp. But the red apple is more so like a juice mixed with the spice from the coriander, and you get some earthy notes from the cypress and vetiver and the dry down, and some brightness from the amber, man. Again, it's one of those fragrances, man, that I would recommend for somebody, especially that's starting off their fragrance collection. You get the brand name from the house of Lacoste, so it makes a person feel like they're, you know, wearing something of quality. Not saying this is bad quality, this is good, this is a dope cheapie. But when you first get into the game, man, you could be like, oh, I'm wearing this, I'm wearing that. And that brand name will kind of carry your mind a little bit until you just really start not caring about the name, and you more so wear things because of you like it, not because of the brand name. But Lacoste L1212 Yellow, 4th fragrance, man, that I started off my fragrance collection. All right, and the 5th one up, since we don't got Polo Red, but I probably would have had 6 because both of these fragrances need to be in my favorite collection. Anyway, the dent don't lie, man. The dent do not lie. And as you can see, I wore the hell out of this, man. Naica Blue, man, aka 95 Naica. That's what I call it. It's going through some reformulation. I wish I can get a bottle from the early 90s, but this one's from 2005, but this came out in the early 90s, man. I remember when everybody had the yellow Naica pullovers and the blue Naica pullovers. Man, Naica used to be the, man, if you had them horses on, that Tommy Hilfiger, or, you know, that Naica, man, when I was coming up, bro, you was the man, you was set. But it's Naica Blue by Naica. So it is fruity, woody, floral, sweet, pottery, white floral, citrus, aquatic, and musky. Those are the accords. So top notes on this fragrance are bergamot. Let me see, can I find an atomizer? Bergamot, pineapple, and peach. It's sweet in the opening. You get some water lily and some jasmine in the middle, and you get a sandalwood musk cedar on the dry down. Man, you're gonna get 5-6 hours out of this. But I'm telling you, man, it's one of those fragrances that people love. Man, people love Naica. Sometimes, you know, you start to learn about fragrances and prices, and, you know, sometimes as fragrance connoisseurs, man, we can get a little snobby. I ain't wearing that, but, man, people love things that smell good. When you go out around people, they ain't gonna ask you how much your bottle costs. They're not gonna ask you none of that. They're gonna say, damn, you smell good, and then they're gonna ask you what you got on. Naica is one of those fragrances that, like I say, you're gonna get 5 to 6 hours out of it, but from the time you have it on to the time you can't smell it no more, it's gonna be a crowd pleaser. Naica is one of the most sold fragrances for a reason, and as you can see, I put this to work, man. Sweet citrus in the opening. You get some white florals in the middle, and then you get a sandalwood musk earthy kind of tone on the dry down, man. This is a nice aquatic blue fragrance. And, you know, it sell a lot for a reason, man. It just smell good, man. You could probably get this for under $20, man. 15 bucks, man. If you see it out in the stores, pick it up. It's a great addition to your fragrance collection, especially if you work out. It's a great gym bag, great joke to keep in the car. It's a great dumb reach, man. Naica Blue by Naica, man. aka 95 Naica. All right, man, that's my time. I appreciate y'all for the support. Continue to run up them likes, man. Continue to share. I appreciate y'all for the support, man. Everybody that stopped through the videos each and every day, man. Say your comments and, you know, like it and heart it and, you know, let me know how you feel and what you rocking, man. And do not go unnoticed, man, because it's helped pushing the channel forward, man. I thank you all so much, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All praise to the Most High. Again, man, let's run these numbers up. Appreciate y'all, man. As always, until next time, instant transmission.